at approximately 12:04 p.m. and located a male and a female victim with obvious signs of trauma to their body. Our officers immediately began to apply life-saving measures. Austin Travis County EMS arrived at the location and also began to render medical aid. One victim was pronounced deceased on scene. The other victim was transported to a local hospital. The other victim unfortunately succumbed to their injuries and was also pronounced deceased. We do have homicide investigators on scene. We do have our crime scene specialists here. They are our subject matter experts. They are currently investigating this incident so they can determine what happened here today. We are asking if anyone has any information at all to please contact APD's homicide tip line, 512-974-TIPS. You can also submit a tip anonymously through Capital Area Crime Stoppers, and this is Austin's 67th and 68th homicide this year. I will open it up for any questions at this time.
So the suspect is still at large?
That's correct. We do not have anyone in custody at this time, so we do ask everyone that you remain vigilant, be mindful of your surroundings. Anytime a violent crime like this occurs, our department takes it very seriously, so we want to remind the community to please pay attention to your surroundings, and if you see anything out of the ordinary, or again, if you have any information regarding this incident, please call us.
You mentioned it was a male and female victim?
That's correct.
Do we know the relation, or if they were, residents in this neighborhood, and sort of that information?
We do have some investigative details, but to protect the integrity of the case, because it is very early on, we won't be providing those details at this time, but hopefully we'll be able to provide those at a later date.
Are you able to say the age or anything like that?
I'm not able to provide any more identifying information on the victims because, again, we definitely want to be sensitive, make sure notifications are made and that we don't impact the investigation as well.
Do you think this was an isolated incident, or is this something that the neighborhood should be concerned, on alert about? Or?
Anytime a violent crime like this occurs, it's a tragedy, and community members, neighbors definitely should be aware of their surroundings, should be concerned. Any loss of life is tragic. So again, we just want to remind the community to pay attention to your surroundings. If you see something, say something. And if you have information about this incident, please call 911.
I guess speaking with neighbors out here, they mentioned it's fairly quiet. Has there been any sort of alarms or any sort of disturbances reported in this area, or is this fairly isolated as far as this happening here?
Violent crimes can occur anywhere. Whether you feel like it's a quieter neighbor or a busy neighborhood. The main thing is get to know your neighbors. If you see something out of the ordinary, you feel unsafe, call 911 immediately. Again, just remain vigilant, because this can happen anywhere, and this is a tragedy.
I know the reports were calls of shooting happens, so it may or may not have been like a gun related in this incident. So was there any sort of weapon or any sort of evidence recovered regarding that?
We do have investigative details, again, that we're not able to provide, and we are exploring all options, like how they related, again, what exactly occurred here today, and that's why we have our subject matter experts here, our homicide detectives and our crime scene specialists, so that we can find answers to those questions. Anything else?
Do you have maybe an estimate of how long the road this?
I don't know how much longer they're going to block off this particular area. Fortunately, it's just a smaller space. We've narrowed it down. We had, road closures a little bit earlier on, further up again, until we could narrow down the crime scene. So as long as it takes for them to thoroughly investigate. Anything else?